Hey Focus family, BenJoe here once again to give you another quick little nugget of wisdom. I'm in the Roy office today, seeing the amazing work of our team out here and the hard work. They've been putting up some amazing numbers. I'm here with Chris Lopez, who's been driving the floor, and even Bracken is out here in Roy enjoying the crazy snow and the winter snow as we continue to drive an amazing 2024. Over the holiday break, I had a great opportunity to read this amazing book right here called Be the Unicorn, 12 Data-Driven Habits that Separate the Best Leaders, from the rest. This is by William Vanderbloemen, all right? And he is an executive headhunter. He's the CEO of an executive headhunter, executive recruiting company, and they have interviewed over 30,000 top-level executives. And through that process, they've been able to identify through that data what separates people from the best. And it's not just about what separates the best leaders, what separates the best people. Now, my daughter, she loves unicorns, and so we're not talking about the little mythical creatures. What we are talking about is mythical people who really separate themselves, that stand out. And there are 12 amazing, specific characteristics that you can find in here. I want to share two with you that really inspired me. One of them is be agile, the agile unicorn. What does agile mean, or agility? That's that ability to pivot, to move, to flex with the times. We saw during the pandemic that 1/3 of all small businesses went out of business. They disappeared because they couldn't pivot. They couldn't move. I saw companies that refused to ever do anything online all of a sudden scramble to find a way to be able to put their food or their products online because they needed to be agile. As agents or supervisors, or even working in HR and IT, we constantly find ourselves in an environment in this industry specifically where it's always moving. Your schedule changes, the time changes, the customer services changes, the product changes, the incentives changes, the rate changes. And sometimes it can seem very frustrating and very hard. But the employees I see that continuously rise above are the ones that are agile. They're the ones who keep moving back and forth with what they're trying to do. They try to adapt to those things. Now, not everybody can do that. Some of us all have different life circumstances. But when we put that effort to be agile, to move with what we're trying to do, that's when you really start to separate yourself from the rest. The one who's like, you know what? This is hard, but I'm going to adapt. I'm going to move with it. I'm going to pivot. They just changed the whole phone system. I'm going to learn it. I'm going to pivot. I'm going to move with all the rest. The second one is, and the final one, or the most important one I really felt, was to be purpose-driven. Knowing what your purpose is. Your purpose in life, your purpose why you work, the purpose why you do the things that you do. This is very personal for every single person. It may take prayer, meditation, talking to a therapist, talking to a loved one, but taking the time to know what motivates you. For me personally, some of my top motivations are God and my family. Everything I do every day, I try to center around those things. And I'm grateful that focus, which has a value of faith, and of development and learning and growth, helps me to be able to motivate myself in those motivations, to apply those motivations to my day-to-day. You need to find your purpose and drive that purpose as to why you are here. You can see people who have purpose, who are driven, who want to be the best, because it extends them to a whole new level. Years ago, I had an employee who was really, really focused, and she was very, very purpose-driven for her family. She wanted her family to have the best of the best. She grew up in a very, very poor family, and she didn't make a tremendous amount of money as a call center agent. But she had done the math on her incentives and her bonuses, became very agile and flexible, learned the systems, put everything she had into it because she was driven, because she knew that she wanted to give her kids the better life. And her kids, full braces, full orthodontic work, the best schools, the best clothes, later go on to do amazing things with their life, and she never rose above agent because she wasn't really into being a coach. But she did so well and made so much money because she was so purpose-driven and so agile for whatever thing we needed her to do. She took it to the next level, and she truly was a great unicorn. Now she works actually in leadership for another company, but she learned those principles and traits right here working with us. You can be those same things. Ask yourself some questions. What are you learning? Are you learning new things, new skills, new hobbies? Are you benefiting from all the resources that we have here at Focus or around you to grow and develop? Are you learning about history and the past and how it can make you a better person? Do you know what your purpose is? Do you know what drives you every day? Here's the book, Be the Unicorn. I challenge you all to read it. If you're interested in reading it, maybe the first few people who send me a message, they may get a copy in the mail, because I know that you are driven to want to be successful. Thank you so much. Great to see you all. I can't wait for an amazing 2024. I can't wait to see you out at all the sites and see all your hard work as you become truly purpose-driven unicorns.